God. Making love on Annie. How depressing. Okay, so this is a video response to Fritz's call to see how a Destroyer Lord would work with a group of scarabs. And so we've gone to the max on this thing. We've taken a Destroyer Lord, given him a War Scythe, Phylactery, Phase Shifter, and Lightning Field. So Lightning Field gives every successful hit a Strength 3 hit against whoever just hit you.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's no point to bringing a Resurrection Orb with this guy because he's not going to bring the scarabs back to life anyway. He's just there to run out there and kill people. I'm gonna field two different things against this on a smaller board just to see how this unit fares. That's 330 points all told. And so I fielded 330 points of Marines on bikes. It's a captain with a power weapon, a sergeant with a power weapon, and then just the bike troops. And they are... yeah, they're a troop choice. That's, I guess, what I want to see here, is whether or not a troop choice can go toe-to-toe with an HQ and a fast attack, and, like, take an objective if possible. Okay, so we're doing Spearhead, capture and control, so it's bases. So Necron base is the Lord back in that corner. My base is Cassius back in this corner. We both deployed our guys on opposite corners. Now Jared's going to try to steal the initiative from me. It's not going to work. Turn one. The obvious advantage here is that, well, I can shoot, and he can't with the War Scythe. The disadvantage is he's going to kill me with it when I get an assault. So of course you're going to turbo boost into the cover because the cover provides your scarabs with a 2+ cover save.
Indeed.
The general 3+ for turbo boosting, and then +1 because they're crazy bug creatures. So this is where the Space Marines and the Scarabs meet. And I'm going to get around to shooting into them before I assault them. And I don't think the Lord's going to be able to get into the battle line to get in base-to-base contact. So I might get around where I won't have to deal with his War Scythe. I'll just be able to kill Scarabs for a little bit. We'll see how shooting goes. So nothing with shooting. Now assault. Just attack. Okay, so what's your weapon skill?
I do believe it is low.
I believe you.
2.
I think the lowest he's ever did is 3, right?
Pretty sure.
Okay, so there's 3 of those are out there, and your toughness 3, right?
Yes.
So these are all 3s to wound. The colored die are power weapons. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, the 2 power weapons is not good, but that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power weapons and 4 saves. You made 1 save?
I made 1 save.
So you have to lose 1 more. So you've lost 3 total. So with the 6 power wounds, that clips 1 scarab base. The other 3 power wounds clip another scarab base. And those 3 wounds clip a 3rd. And then you retaliate. Oh, wait, but those are 9 lightning strikes you get hit with me, right?
Indeed.
So now roll those, strength 3, toughness 4. So you need 5s to wound me.
Let me double check this real quick.
Sure.
Plus.
So with the lightning, yeah, they hit me on 5s. It's strength 3 versus toughness 4. And this is from me hitting all those scarabs with all those hits. Oh, dude! So I take 6 wounds for this. You know, it's going to be, I'm going to fail all these saves. So these are my saves from getting hit with lightning. And I lose 1 dude. I lose 1 biker to just the lightning field from the scarabs. So now you get hit. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. I just attempted to hit the Necron Lord. I hit him with 3s because I'm weapon skill 5 on 4, but I have to wound him with 6s because he's toughness 6. Typically toughness 5, but then he's on a destroyer body. And I just rolled double aught. Just rolled Snake Eyes to try to wound the Lord, and I have a feeling he's going to kill me with his War Scythe. Alright, this is going to be it. Let's roll it up. So this is turn 5, right?
Indeed.
So 5 turns of just these guys engaging. And it's down to the Sergeant on the Necron Lord. Here we go. Need a 6 to hit. That's a 1. That's a 5. And now all of your little bug creatures get to hammer on the Sergeant. So at the end of 6 turns of just wailing on one another, we both rolled off 6s. Me to get a weapon, or a wound with a power weapon, and him to kill me with the War Scythe. No save, no nothing. Pretty darn effective, I'd say. I have one more army to try against this, or one more force, and we'll get to that in a second. Okay, so different force now to try against the Necrons and the Scarabs is a 5-man Terminator with Cassius. It's not really an assault cannon, it's actually just a heavy flamer, but it's still 330 points of marine goodness. We'll try a different game type, see what happens. So, same deployment, Spearhead, and that center point is going to be our objective. It was seize ground, but multiple objectives, and the fact we have neither of us a scoring unit is kind of silly. So I got my Terminators back here in cover, and we got those guys out there. Turn 1, let's see what happens. Managed to steal the initiative for no apparent reason, and just moved up here, tried to get 24 inches. He's outside of 24 inches, which means he's outside of his 18-inch assault move, so that's exciting. Well, let's see what he decides to do. Yeah, is it 6 inches? Let's see.
Yes.
Oh, that is 6 inches. Just 6 inches, though. Oh! So, you charged into combat, so charging through cover without grenades. So, everybody's going to go to initiative 1 with the fists, except for my Sergeant with his power sword and Cassius with his Crozius Arcanum. I did not charge into combat, unfortunately, so I don't get to reroll anything, which is unfortunate. Here's a question for Fritz. The majority weapon skill is 2 for the Necrons, because all these Scarabs are dumb, which means they would hit with 6s with this Necron Lord leading point. But he's an independent character. So after looking at the Codex, we've determined that since none of the Scarabs are actually in base-to-base, the Lord is actually a separate model as an independent character. And since if one of his Scarabs even were touching my dudes, and anybody within 2 inches of that dude would be in the game, but none of them are connected. So his Necron Lord's going to be hitting all of my... Well, you could also declare your attacks towards Cassius if you'd like, since he's in base-to-base, but he's a lot tougher to wound because he's toughness 6. I assume you'll be attacking the squad. And then the squad can only attack the Necron Lord because that's all he's in base-to-base contact with. We'll see how that pans out. Okay, so these are all invulnerable saves from Power Fists, because Power Fists rule. You gonna roll them up? Do you see my Power Fists?
Oh my god.
So those are 5 wounds.
On a 3 wound character.
Okay. Does he have a resurrection orb?
No, he doesn't.
He has a phylactery though, right?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, I see. But his phylactery only counts if he's rolling to come back, right? But they're all power weapons, which he didn't get a save against.
So, he's kind of dead.
Okay, so the Power Fists work. Power Fists wildly effective against Necron Lords on destroyer bodies.
I don't even want to finish this.
Alright, lesson learned.
Don't fight Terminators with Necrons.
I don't know. Yeah.